got to be brutally honest, that whole week leading up to that Saturday I didn't sleep. Sleep pattern straight out the window, waking up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I can't describe the feeling, it's quite an indescribable feeling, but it almost like a feeling of sickness, illness, because the game, you know, it meant so much.
The feelings, it was more, my head was saying one thing and my heart was saying another. You know, my head was saying, well, you know, put up a good performance, but it's a Super League team, and for all the troubles, you know, there's still a Super League team with NRL players, experienced players in their side. But my heart was saying, come on, you know, 80 minutes on any given day.
Building up to kick-off, again, because there was the curtain raiser, there must have been about 5,000 people already inside the ground an hour before kick-off when that game finished, and that's when you know, just to look around, it honestly felt like being Doctor Who, going back in the blue box, the TARDIS, and going back 20 years. You know, you literally had to pinch yourself at the occasion.
It just felt like it used to feel. It felt like it did back in '99 and through 2000 and onwards from there. It was a return. It was a return to the great games that we've had, both here and at Headingley and at Valley Parade against Leeds, and obviously the finals we've played against them as well.
Well, it's 22 points to 14 at half time, and as you've just said, Liam Sutcliffe went for the 2 points to narrow the gap. That was showing Bradford a great deal of respect. You know, 22-14, it's a 2-score lead. You know, you are literally dreaming at half time, can we maintain this? At the back of the mind you're thinking, what have I just watched in 40 minutes? Because you've got every one of those 17 players playing in the red, amber and black, playing for the shirt, playing for the badge, playing for the club. They're not playing for themselves, they're playing for one another.
And during the game, well, as the game went on, that just maybe became, oh, this is a real possibility. You know, we've got them rattled here. They aren't, you know, they're not Supermen. They are just men.
We're literally looking at our phones, the messages from those that are watching, that are listening, and you know, it was a feeling of dare to dream. You know, you sort of suspected at the back of your mind that this can't continue. There's no way, you know, possible that a Super League side like Leeds, they're going to have the superior fitness. You know, we've given ourselves a great chance, but at the back of the mind you're thinking, we've been here before so many times, so many late heartbreak. But as we know, the second 40 minutes was just as good as the first 40 minutes.
The late stoppage waits on. It's caught by Ryan. He takes the tackle, and Bradford goes berserk. They are dancing on the terraces like they haven't danced in 20 years.
I lost my dad a couple of years ago on the day of the Batley Bulldogs game, and if I'm being brutally honest, I've never really had time to actually mourn and think about him and his sort of grounding that he gave me in terms of being a rugby league fan. As I mentioned, you know, back in the late 80s, he was the person who took me here to watch Bradford Northern, and I think, you know, the sense of the occasion and everything that we've gone through, you know, not just the club, but also the city of Bradford. You know, it was a tremendous positive, and you know, I'll be honest, it got very emotional, and you know, when that hooter goes, and I'm looking round, and I don't know why, but for some reason, you know, the memory of my dad, and you know, him bringing me here, and I was like thinking in the back of my mind, trying to get the words out on the commentary. Thankfully Damien took over, but I was thinking, you know, look, this is for you. You know, it's a shame you're not here to watch this, because you know, my dad would have loved nothing more than being at Odsal in front of that 10,000, you know, cheering a win over the old enemy, the Leeds Rhinos.
I think a similar type of thing to Leeds game. Halifax are a tough side. It's never an easy game. Never, through all the years I've been watching games between ourselves and Halifax, it's never an easy game. There's always a bite to the game. Very rarely explodes into anything, any sort of major bust-ups on the field, but there's always a real bite to it.
It's probably, playing devil's advocate here, a lot of people would have been wanting Halifax. I was hoping for a Hulkinston Rovers or a Wakefield. I think, getting Halifax is not the easiest tie for the Bradford Bulls. It's another West Yorkshire derby, and as I've just said, beating Leeds from a Bradford point of view is, they're our rivals in our eyes, but you've got to go back looking at the rugby league history books. Historically Bradford and Halifax, they've always been the main rivals for each other. You go back to the 70s, 80s, 90s, they always played each other on Boxing Day and New Year's Day. So Halifax, they're going to be playing like we were against Leeds, and it's a tremendous occasion. Two championship clubs in the quarter-final of the Coral Challenge Cup. The first time there's going to be a championship side in the semi-finals for 13 years.
Feeling that we have, that they don't like us. Halifax fans don't like Bradford. They don't like Bradford Bulls.
I sit here now, I can't call it, and I don't think the bookmakers will give either side much on the betting coupon. It's really going to be a great occasion, and again, anybody who's watching this, if you're a Bradford fan, Halifax fan, a rugby league fan, get to Odsal Stadium on Sunday the 2nd of June, because it's going to be another humdinger of a Challenge Cup tie, and either Bradford or Halifax, they'll be making Challenge Cup history for the first time in 13 years, because there will be a championship side at Bolton in the semi-final.